outside. It's so fucking hot. Fucking bugs, fucking annoying shit. Fucking hell. Fuck. Did I stand for 40 minutes outside, just getting harassed by bugs and watching YouTube, just to prove a point that summer is just miserable? Yes. Yes, I did. Hello, internet people. Welcome back to the channel. I just gotta be blunt about my stance on summer. It just absolutely sucks. You can probably just tell by this intro alone how much I hate summer. I just fucking hate it. And if you pick it as one of your favorite seasons, you better hope that I don't find you out in the street, because I will do unspeakable things to you. Anyway, I'll tell you why I hate summer more. Let me just go take a shower, because holy shit. Alrighty. Now that I'm cleaned up, let's get to it. Being alive in the summer is literally a chore. Just think about the fun things you want to do outside. Now think about those things while you're getting cooked alive by 100-degree weather and 90% humidity. Doesn't sound so fun now, does it? Oh, you want to go out with your friends and get some ice cream? Well, you better eat it fast before you have to drink it within like 5 minutes of being outside. You need to do some yard work because the grass is getting too long? Well, you better not be outside for too long, because you might get heat stroke and sever your hand or something, you know? Or some accident might happen. You never know. The heat is literally the worst part of summer, and people who defend this weather are complete psychopaths. Ask anyone who's been outside for more than 10 minutes where they wish to be, and they'll say anywhere that has AC, which most times it's either their house or apartment. But guess what? It's summer, so living inside also sucks. You have two choices when you're inside. You either spend hella money on electricity or utilities to turn up your AC, or be butt-ass naked. That's it. That's your only two choices, basically. And even these choices are a luxury to some people, because a lot of people out there right now are living with either a roommate or their parents, so they have no choice to either turn up their AC or be butt-ass naked. But yeah, these choices are a luxury to some people, because there's some parents out there that are really strict and won't let their kids touch their AC, or have roommates that won't let them touch the AC. And the second part is that, you know, you don't want to be butt-ass naked around your parents or like your roommates, so you just can't be butt-ass naked all the time, you know? And God forbid you live somewhere that doesn't have AC, like for example England. How can you call yourself a first world country and not have AC? You know, like how? And dental care, but that's a whole nother issue, but we're not gonna get into that. Anyway, just the fact that air conditioning is not that common over there in England, you're getting demoted to a second world country. I'm not sure how the first and third world country classifications work, but we're making a new one just for you. Anyway, I have a few things to get through, so let's get and move on. What on God's green earth are these bugs? I swear, every summer I see more and more bugs that I've never seen in my life. And when I ask someone, what the actual fuck is that? They'll just calmly tell me like, oh, what is this bug? As if it's common knowledge. Like, huh? No, it's not common knowledge to know every fucking bug under the earth. They'll be like, oh, you never heard of the fucking interdimensional Cthulhu beetle? Like, no, I've never heard of that. I don't think anyone's ever heard of that, you know? Like, who the fuck's out here just naming off bugs off the top of the head? Like, you're the weird one for knowing what bug that is. This is a huge reason why I don't go outside. I remember one day in 2023, like, I went outside, I went to go get Dunkin' Donuts for a nice early breakfast. Got there, got my stuff, started to head back home, and out of the fucking blue, this fucking beetle jumps at me. Luckily, I evaded it with my incredible reflexes, but it was still very fucking scary. And then 20 seconds later, I realized that the bug was in my fucking hair. And my hair was not short, you know, like it was like around this length, so like it had some time to burrow and like dig deep in my hair, where I wouldn't even notice for like the next 20 seconds, which is insane, and I fucking hate these bugs. But yeah, that kind of traumatized me, so yeah, that's why I don't go outside anymore. Also, side tangent, but if you're one of those people who raw dogs grabbing a fucking bug, you're a fucking freak. Like, why are you grabbing it? What do you get out of it? You just get a fucking organism just squirming around in your hands. You're fucking disgusting. But yeah, I just have a huge beef with bugs, because why do they look like that? Why do they look horrifying and like mysterious? I don't even know how to explain it. They just look terrible. There's not one single pleasant looking bug out there. There's no cute bugs. There's no adorable bugs. There's no nice looking bugs. Just all weird looking, horrifyingly built things. Big ass bodies, skinny, long, weird contorted legs, beagle eyes, and like weird appendages coming from any which way. And they just appear in the most random places. Like, I swear to God, these fuckers spawn anywhere. I could have a bug right now in my cabinet just fucking flying around doing some weird shit. So yeah, and I would be none the wiser. Tell me why the hell it's 80 degrees at 3 a.m. Oh, I know why. Maybe because humans produce carbon dioxide more than ever before. Just a thought. So yeah, I kind of forgot to record a certain part of the video, which is this part, and just pretend I'm continuing on from where I cut off from. So yeah, here Here we go. Maybe because humans produce carbon dioxide more than ever before. Just a thought. And you've definitely heard about the carbon dioxide issue, but do you know how it works? Probably not. So get ready for another installment of Vern's Lecture Time. Not trademarked, by the way. Alright, so carbon dioxide is part of a group known as the human-produced greenhouse gases. Not only that, it is the biggest contributor in this whole group at a whopping 64%, and methane comes in at 19%. And these gases are tracked and analyzed through something called the Annual Greenhouse Gas Index, which is now shown here, or over here. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but I'm gonna put it somewhere. Now you're probably asking, why does this matter? Well, it shows everyone that there's a direct correlation between greenhouse emissions and increasing global temperatures. And this little correlation is what's called the greenhouse effect. Carbon dioxide and other gases trap heat into their gas confinements and then release them whenever they feel like it. So that means that it can be released way later into the night, which means that it's gonna be way hotter at night when it's not supposed to be. And this is not good because some places are meant to be cold just for their ecosystems to even exist, such as the North and South Poles. They're supposed to have icy terrains for a lot of animals' habitats to even just exist. And this problem doesn't just affect the cold climates. This increasing global temperature also affects our day-to-day lives, which you can probably tell by the moment you go outside and just feel the heat. This hot climate is especially noticeable in locations closer to the equator, where there are some areas that are just downright uninhabitable. And guess what? AI is gonna make things harder to survive future summers. You really thought I was gonna make a video without mentioning AI? Hell no! Anywho, you're probably scratching your head thinking like, how does AI play a part into this? And why are you so obsessed with hating AI? For the second question, I've already answered that question in like half my videos, so go watch those. For that first question though, let me explain. So you know how AI uses data centers? Well, they use up a lot of fresh water and electricity, which those are two major components of getting through the summer in a safe manner. But yeah, these data centers use like millions of gallons of water and vast amounts of electricity. So that means that the price of AC and tap water will increase just due to a data center being nearby where you live. So yeah, that's another reason on why to hate on AI. Alright. Time to go back to the silly, goofy mood, not on that weird doomer shit that I was on earlier. So, you saw the chapter title, Winter is better than summer, and that's one opinion I will stand by for the rest of my life. There's literally no reason why you should ever pick summer over winter. Sure, you can go outside in a t-shirt and some shorts, but then what if it gets too hot? Let's just say you take off your shirt and then it's still too hot. Now what? You can't take off any more layers, you're at your limit. While in winter, it is completely socially acceptable to wear as many layers as you need. Is it a bit chilly? Slap on a hoodie or a flannel and call it a day. Oh, it's getting a bit snowy outside? Get your winter coat out of the closet, get some gloves, and put it on top of everything else, and boom, you're good to go. During winter, you can always combat the weather no matter what. But now you might say, well, if it's that cold, then I'm gonna be freezing in my own apartment. Now I gotta use the heat, which costs money. Well, guess what, my friend? You can either put on a hoodie or some extra PJs in your own apartment, and boom, done. Or better yet, get yourself a Snuggie. Trust me, no matter what age you are, get yourself a Snuggie. It is a great investment. But let's just say the weather is not the biggest issue for you. Let's talk about daylight savings and how dark it gets outside. As most people know, it gets so dark so late during the summertime, and to be honest, we don't need that extra sunlight from like 6 to 8 p.m. Like, we truly don't. From like 6 to 8 p.m., that's like dinner time. By that time, you'll be inside, either like a restaurant or your own house. So yeah, there's no need for all the extra sunlight if you're already inside. And yes, I see all the memes about making fun of the fact that it gets dark at 5 p.m. during winter. But most of the people that make fun of this fact are either doom scrolling their phone for 8 hours a day in their bed or playing video games inside their mother's basement. Like, sure, it's dark at 5 p.m. So what? What can you possibly do with an hour or two of sunlight? Most of the activities that require sunlight are usually done by noon or so like you don't really need sunlight at around like 6 to 8 p.m. and 90% of those activities are usually done inside as well, so like you're not really doing anything outside most of the time. So what does it matter if it's like dark at 5 p.m. And one more thing, winter is so much more beautiful than summer. Like the vibes you can create by just staying in, make a hot chocolate or hot cocoa and just staying in watching the snowfall, it just cannot be beaten. Also, the winter holidays are way better than the summer holidays. We got New Year's and Christmas already there, top 2 holidays of all time, while summer has what? Memorial Day? Ew. 4th of July? Boring. So yeah, that's why I think winter is just better than summer. I think spring and fall are still better than summer as well. Like every other season is just way better than summer. In conclusion, summer is just a trial version of hell, especially with the economy and technology we have nowadays. It's only gonna get worse year after year. Hotter and more dangerous climates, fewer ways to combat the heat, and more expensive bills. And all that for what? A few tolerable days so you can go outside, go out to eat outside, go to a theme park. Don't even get me started with that, they're so fucking stupid. And just to tan? Give me a break. And let's not even kid ourselves. Most of us cannot afford doing all that. Like, we can't be affording to go to some theme park or go out to travel somewhere. It's just too expensive nowadays. Anywho, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you liked the video, drop a like, and don't forget to subscribe, of course. It helps me out a ton, especially mentally, and it keeps me motivated. Also, drop down in the comments what your favorite season is, and if it's summer, then you're getting banned. No, I'm just kidding. Just tell me why you like summer so much, and help me understand what makes summer so enjoyable. With that out the way, I am out of here. I'll see you later. Bye bye.